All right, we rolling? Let me check the microphone. All right, I think we're good. All right, I'm recording at home. I'm knock these videos out. Sometimes I record at the school. Sometimes I record at home. Just depends how I'm feeling today. Pretty much just depends if I can tolerate the webcam on the laptop. The face cam was unbelievable. Looks like I'm in like a sandstorm every time I record. First and foremost, I'm pretty proud of you guys about the first test. I am apprehensive about AG3 and my Algebra 2A, my two classes I teach, about these remote learning tests. A lot of times I've had kids give up. A lot of times I've had kids not take it. You guys have really showed out. I mean, I don't say that lightly. You guys really, really showed out. I'm very impressed. Of course, we had kids that didn't take it. That's okay. Okay, I'm not worried about that. We had kids that messaged me the day of when they couldn't get it done. They said, "Hey, my bad," and that's pretty much what AG is about. AG3 is about. When you don't get stuff turned in on time, you say, "My bad. Here's why." Do I really care? Why? No. I trust you guys. Okay. If you didn't get it done, if you're just being lazy, cool. I get it. That's an excuse. But the fact that you guys came to me, told me that you didn't get it done, and that it's on you, I extended time. No big deal. Now, if you make a habit out of it, then we're gonna talk. All right. But I don't know. Just proud with the maturity. It's pretty impressive. It's a good way to start the semester. Let's keep it rolling. For those of you that watch the video, your reward for impressing me, I don't get impressed that easily, impressing me with your work ethic. Your reward is for the homework. So 10-5, your worksheet that I'll post probably tonight or tomorrow. You pick a side, whichever one you want to do. Okay, today's so easy. I mean, it's circle graphs. It's talking through circle graphs. It's not a big deal. But you pick a side. You either want to do the extra practice or reteaching, doesn't matter. Those of you that don't watch the video and just later this, you're going to end up doing both sides. Hey, it is what it is. Okay? Those of you that are watching, there's your reward. Okay, I'm done teacher preaching. I don't know. I'm just happy. Happy for you guys. You guys got to remember, I take your grades very personally. I do. Some of us have struggled with math since we were in third grade. I just take it personally. I don't know why. If Susie fails, I take Susie's grade very personally. Okay. That looks bad on, well, doesn't look terrible on me, all right? But I just want you guys to succeed so bad that I will take it personal and I will talk to you about it. And then if I don't get any feedback from it, then what can you do? I can only do so much. But I definitely care and just super happy about how your guys' test turned out. Good job overall. All right, I'm done. Okay, so here we go. So new chapter, chapter 10, part 2. I split this up into two chapters because it's kind of, I don't know, one's triangles and then one's circles. Why do we need to have two or all the same chapter? It's two different topics, right? Let's just split it up into two. Let's go slow. Okay, circle graphs compares data that are parts of a whole. Okay, so parts of a whole goes in the blank. And if you guys want to pick off kind of the worksheets and pick off the blank notes from the Schoology, I would too. I totally understand. I get some of you guys are printing out every worksheet, but you're going to get tired of that. I promise. You might as well not print off every worksheet and just do it on a separate sheet of paper. Number it, show your work, and that's all I need. Treat it like bookwork. Okay, I don't need you guys wasting ink and your parents going out spending $30 every 2 weeks to get ink. No, don't do that. Nobody's got money for that right now. Nobody's got money for that in general. Okay, compares data that are parts of a whole. Okay, so what does that mean? It's a fancy word for we have a whole class, right? A whole class. We have 32 kids. I got 12 boys and quick maths, 19 girls. Is that right? No, no, 20 girls. It's late. Okay, so here you go. So here we go. We have 32 kids in the class, students. You guys aren't kids, you're young adults. I need to quit calling you that, but it's habit, bad habit. Okay, 32 students. I have 12, what did I say, 12 boys. And the rest are 20 girls. Here's your first circle graph. Pretty easy. Okay. All right, so what it's saying, it's parts of a whole. So 20 girls is a part, and then 12 boys, that's a part. Okay. Uses percentages or fractions or ratios. I like ratios better, but we can turn it into a percent. That's fine. The reason why I like ratios better, like 1/4 equals 25%. Yeah, this one's clean and nice, right? But what if we have 1/3? Then it turns into this. 0.333 repeating. So what are you going to have? 33.33 repeating percent? That's just confusing. Just leave it as a fraction. Okay. We'll talk both. We'll talk fractions, ratios, and percents. Okay. So here's our first example, our only example for today. You guys are only going to need one. Super easy, super quick. Okay. Make a circle graph of the following data. Single family home. 9,070, two-family home, 3,023, 3 to 6 family home, 756, and 7 or more unit buildings, 2,267. Okay. So here are the steps we want to do. We want to add all the data to find the total number, right? In order to get our ratios, like the total number of students, we're 32. Okay. So you'd have 12 out of 32 were what? What did I say? 12 out of 32 were boys. Okay, 32 is my whole. It doesn't give you a whole here, so we got to add all these up. That's the first step we got to do. That's step number 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and add all these up. When I add them all up, yes, I have this written down already, so this will go quick. Okay, when I add all of these up, I get 15,100, and what is it, 16? Okay. Second step, what does it say? Find what percentage number is the total by, what is it, dividing? Is that what they want? Dividing part. I love fill in the blanks. And whole and multiply by 100 to get your percent. Okay, what that means, multiply by 100. It's just moving the decimal place over 2 times. Okay, so 1/4 equals 0.25. If I want to multiply by 100, all I got to do is move the decimal place over 2 times. Multiply by 100. Okay, just a fancy word for it. Okay, we want to find the central angles. Find these central angles. We will learn about what a central angle is definition-wise, I think Monday. What that means is this. So a central angle, briefly here, is like this angle right here, and it would be this angle for girls. Okay. So it's the angle, it's the percentage of the circle that's getting taken up. And remember, central angle, center is in the center, or in the word, sorry. Center, central angle. Great circle, I know. Okay. All right. That's quick. That's just a preview. Okay, find the central angles that correspond to each percent by multiplying the percent by 360. Okay, so we take the percent, we multiply it by 360, and then we get our central angle. Okay, now the percent, I don't like the wording here. So percent, I don't like this. Let's change this. It's really a decimal. Because if I say percent, you guys are going to take 25 times 360, and it's not going to make any sense, right? But if you take 0.25 times 360, then it's going to make some sense, right? Okay. Okay, we want to estimate the angles in the circle graph for each type of data. So estimate means if it's 0.66666 repeating, or if it's 66 repeating, just make it 67. Estimate. Round up. Am I going to take off if you're 1% behind? No, absolutely not. Everybody knows I'm not like that. Okay, here's what we want to do. Steps 1 and 2. We already did step 1, add up the total. Step 2, we take and find the percents. We take the ratios, divide them out, move the decimal place over to find the percent. Okay, so here we go. Single family home, we have 9,070. Divided by the total, 15,116. Okay, so the formula here, or thought process, is part over whole. This is our ratio that we want to use. That does not look like an R. There we go. Still doesn't, but you guys get the gist. Okay, we want to find that percent. I already have it written down. Smart guy I am. It's 0.60 is the decimal. 0.6 is the decimal. Multiply that by 100. What does that mean? Move the decimal place over twice. We get 60%. It's good just to write both. Okay, because when we find the central angle, I multiply that 0.6 times 360. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll make it green. Multiplying the decimal by 360, I get 216 degrees. Okay, that's our first angle. Pretty big one, right? Makes sense, right? Because this is the biggest number out of all four. Okay, let's find the two-family home. So we have 3,023, the part over the whole. Okay, that is going to give us 0.2 or 20%. Remember, move it over twice. If you don't see a zero there, add it, put the decimal. Okay, 0.2, change colors. OCD, 360. Take a decimal times 360, we get 72 degrees. Bang. Is this that hard? No. Okay. 3 to 6 family home, big family home. I'm not trying to live in that. Okay, so 756 divided by, that's our part, divided by our whole, which is 15,116. We get the decimal of 0.5, 0.05. I was wondering that it makes sense. 0.05, okay. So we move the decimal place over twice, we get 5%. Okay, we want to find the central angle, no big deal. Take 0.05, multiply it by 360, and what do we get? 18%. Okay. Last but not least, go ahead, try this one. I'll give it a couple minutes. Blues are on tonight. What is it, 8 p.m.? Oh, no, they're about to start. What am I doing? No, I'll take it on a second. All right, we get that one done. What do we get? Okay. Decimal percent. Should have got 15%. So 0.15, move it over. We should have got 15%. Okay. For my central angle, I should get 54%. 15 times 360, we get 54%. Okay. Now, an easy way to find out if you did it incorrectly. You take all of these central angles, what should they add up to? What's the total angle measure of a circle? Huh? 360, right? Okay, so all of these should add up to 360. Do they? 216 plus 72, what is that? Did we do our first problem wrong? I hope not. 216 plus 72 plus 18 plus 54. Oh my gosh, we're geniuses. Look at us go. Okay. Hard, not hard? What are we thinking? Okay, now let's physically make our graph. All right, then we're done. We're done for the day, and I'll quit talking. You guys can enjoy your weekend. Remember, only do one side. Pick one, whichever one you want, whichever one has less problems, probably. I don't know. For this section, the one with less problems might take you longer. I don't know. And then I'll leave the rest for you to do on your own. Okay? Good job, once again. So we need to make a circle graph. Oh, well, I mean, we can kind of guesstimate, right? Do we need to be perfect and bring in a protractor? Absolutely not. Okay, so first things first. My artistic ability. Some people in this class will probably be good at doing this. I am not one of them. Let's do green and orange. Okay, first one. Let's do the biggest one. Let's do the smallest one. That's probably smarter. Let's do 18%. This is probably going to look so bad. But here's the deal, guys. All you got to do is label it. It could look however it wants to look. But if I just label it, then it's right. Okay. But if you don't label it, how do I know which one's which? Let's do, I don't know. Let's do 54%. No, that's probably too big for 18, isn't it? Let's see. How do I have this labeled? Yeah, that's way too big for 18. No, it's okay. We can make it work. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do the 7 or more units building. What percent is that? That is 54%. Okay, can you get out a protractor? Probably. Would it make it easier? Probably. It's more fun just to guess. Okay, 54%. Okay, and here is the yellow. Here is the green. What's the next one? 2-family home. Let's do that one. What's that? 72%. What color do we want? Brown, sure. 72%. It's probably gonna look something like this. Something like that. Okay, and this is what? What do we say? 72? Yeah. Percent, and then what's left? My 216. Okay, my single family home. And my 2-family home, what color would you use? Brown. There we go. Done. Is that perfect? No. Do I expect yours to be perfect? No. Am I probably going to put drawing a graph on the test? No. Okay. But it's good to know. But here's the deal. We have fancy Excel sheets that can do it for us. If any of you want to see that video, I can make a video on how to put this into Excel sheet. Okay. If you want to see that video, send me a message. If I get enough of them, maybe or comment down below, or I don't know. Okay, it's a good skill to have, especially when you get in those like biology classes. I'm pretty sure you guys have already taken that, or chemistry. I think you're gonna have to make charts, like pie charts, which is what this is, table graphs, whatever you want to do. All right, once again, proud of you guys. Good job. See ya. Peace. Have a good weekend. Only do one side. It's gonna be funny those people that do 2 sides.